What if I told you that the United States military has weapons that can travel from Washington, D.C. to Beijing in 30 minutes, lasers that never miss their target, and robots that make battlefield decisions faster than any human commander? These aren't concepts from a distant future. They're operational today, hidden in classified facilities and deployed on secret missions around the globe. The age of science fiction warfare has arrived, and it's honestly more incredible than anything Hollywood ever imagined. Today we're revealing 10 game-changing technologies that are quietly revolutionizing how America projects power across the planet. Hypersonic weapons. The United States Army's Dark Eagle hypersonic weapon travels at over 3,800 miles per hour, so fast it could fly from New York to Los Angeles in just 40 minutes. This isn't just about speed, it's about totally redefining the concept of unstoppable force on the modern battlefield. Hypersonic weapons like the Long-Range Hypersonic Weapon System represent a quantum leap beyond traditional missiles. While conventional ballistic missiles follow predictable arcs that defense systems can intercept, hypersonic weapons maneuver unpredictably at speeds exceeding Mach 5, making them virtually impossible to stop. The Dark Eagle system uses a common hypersonic glide body that separates from its booster at high altitude and glides to its target at hypersonic speeds. What makes these weapons truly revolutionary is their strategic impact. Traditional intercontinental ballistic missiles take 30 minutes to reach their targets, giving enemies time to respond. Hypersonic weapons compress that timeline to mere minutes, creating a new category of warfare where speed equals survival. The Army plans to deploy these weapons in 8 missile batteries, with each missile capable of striking targets over 1,725 miles away. The December 2024 successful test of the Dark Eagle marked a crucial milestone, proving the weapon system's viability for operational deployment. Unlike nuclear weapons that serve primarily as deterrents, hypersonic weapons provide conventional strike capabilities that can be used in actual conflicts without crossing nuclear thresholds. This technology doesn't just change tactics, it fundamentally alters the strategic balance of power, giving the United States the ability to strike any target globally within an hour, while remaining virtually invulnerable to current defense systems. Directed energy weapons. Imagine a weapon that travels at the speed of light, never runs out of ammunition, and can precisely disable targets without collateral damage. Directed energy weapons make this science fiction concept reality, using concentrated electromagnetic energy instead of traditional projectiles to neutralize threats. The United States military deployed its first operational directed energy weapon aboard the USS Ponce in 2014, marking the beginning of a new era in warfare. These systems use high-energy lasers and high-powered microwaves to damage, disable, or destroy enemy equipment and personnel. What makes them revolutionary is their speed. Electromagnetic energy travels at light speed, which is about 100,000 times faster than hypersonic weapons. Current directed energy systems excel at countering drones, rockets, artillery, and mortars, providing cost-effective defense against swarm attacks. A single laser shot costs mere dollars compared to traditional interceptor missiles that cost hundreds of thousands. The Pentagon's roadmap envisions these weapons evolving to counter increasingly sophisticated threats, including anti-ship cruise missiles and aircraft by 2030. Beyond 2030, directed energy weapons will tackle strategic missions like defending against ballistic missiles and hypersonic weapons. Their speed-of-light engagement capability makes them ideal for countering maneuverable threats that traditional defensive missiles cannot intercept effectively. The technology's precision offers another advantage: the ability to scale effects from non-lethal disabling to complete destruction. This flexibility allows commanders to respond proportionally to threats while minimizing unintended consequences. As these systems mature, they promise to revolutionize both offensive and defensive operations, providing unlimited ammunition as long as power is available and reshaping how military forces protect themselves and project power. Autonomous combat vehicles. The United States Army's Robotic Combat Vehicle program represents the dawn of unmanned ground warfare, where machines fight alongside soldiers or independently in environments too dangerous for human operators. These aren't remote-controlled toys. They're sophisticated combat platforms capable of autonomous decision-making in dynamic battlefield conditions. The RCV program encompasses 3 variants designed for different mission profiles: The RCV Light serves as a nimble reconnaissance platform equipped with advanced sensors and lightweight weaponry, capable of deploying drones to extend surveillance range significantly. The RCV Medium bridges mobility and firepower with medium-caliber cannons optimized for infantry support, while the RCV Heavy features robust armor and heavy weaponry including anti-tank missiles and 30mm autocannons for high-intensity combat. What sets these vehicles apart is their integration of artificial intelligence and machine learning, enabling autonomous navigation and adaptation to dynamic combat scenarios. They can perform tasks ranging from reconnaissance and logistics support to direct combat roles without human intervention. The Defense Innovation Unit's ground vehicle. Autonomous Pathways Project is developing software that fuses data from multiple sensors, allowing these vehicles to operate in diverse and challenging military environments. However, the program faces significant challenges. Development costs have escalated dramatically, and the vehicle's size and expense make them vulnerable to cheap drone attacks that have proven devastatingly effective in Ukraine. The Army is reassessing requirements to create more cost-effective, survivable platforms. Despite these challenges, autonomous combat vehicles represent the future of ground warfare, promising to reduce human casualties while extending military capabilities into previously inaccessible or extremely dangerous operational environments. Advanced cyber warfare capabilities. The United States Cyber Command operates the world's most sophisticated digital army, capable of infiltrating enemy networks, disrupting critical infrastructure, and conducting offensive operations in cyberspace that can, cripple entire nations without firing a single conventional shot. The United States has developed the most advanced cyber warfare capabilities globally, with Cyber Command centralizing command of cyberspace operations and synchronizing the defense of military networks. The command operates 133 cyber mission force teams, with 41 from the Army, 40 from the Navy, 39 from the Air Force, and 13 from the Marine Corps. These teams conduct both offensive and defensive cyberspace operations worldwide, targeting everything from enemy command and control systems to weapons platforms that, honestly, require computers to operate. What makes U.S. cyber capabilities revolutionary is their integration across all domains of warfare. Army Cyber Command delivers offensive cyberspace effects and electromagnetic warfare capabilities against global adversaries, while specialized units like the 780th Military Intelligence Brigade provide teams for national and combatant command offensive operations. The 11th Cyber Battalion deploys expeditionary cyberspace and electromagnetic warfare teams to augment tactical units with offensive cyber, information operations, and electronic warfare capabilities. Recent developments include advanced cyber threat detection capabilities being evaluated through partnerships between Army Cyber Command and DARPA. These systems can identify and neutralize sophisticated cyber attacks in real time, providing, unprecedented protection for military networks and systems. The true strategic advantage of cyber warfare lies in its deniability and precision. Cyber operations can disable enemy capabilities without traditional military signatures, making attribution difficult while achieving strategic objectives that would otherwise require conventional military force. Next-generation stealth aircraft. The United States Air Force's F-47 sixth-generation fighter represents the ultimate evolution of stealth technology, combining invisibility, artificial intelligence, and drone command capabilities in a single platform that, honestly, redefines air superiority for the next century. The F-47, developed under the Next Generation Air Dominance program, incorporates stealth technologies that surpass both the F-22 and F-35. This sixth-generation fighter features a potentially tailless flying wing design that further reduces radar signature while providing superior speed and maneuverability compared to current platforms. The aircraft's stealth capabilities enable it to penetrate advanced threat airspace that would challenge even existing stealth fighters. What truly sets the F-47 apart is its integration with artificial intelligence and autonomous systems. The aircraft is designed from the ground up to operate alongside drone wingmen through the Collaborative Combat Aircraft program, allowing a single pilot to command and coordinate multiple autonomous platforms simultaneously. This human-machine teaming capability multiplies the aircraft's effectiveness exponentially. The Navy's Parallel F/AXX program promises similar revolutionary capabilities for carrier operations. with 25% greater range than the F-35C and advanced AI integration that transitions from man-in-the-loop to man-on-the-loop operations. This extended range of over 1,700 miles, combined with refueling capabilities, provides, basically, indefinite operational reach. Both programs represent a fundamental shift in air combat philosophy. Rather than single-platform superiority, these aircraft serve as command nodes for integrated air combat systems that blend manned and unmanned capabilities, creating air power effects that no adversary can match with conventional fighters. Soldier Augmentation Systems. The United States Army's Integrated Visual Augmentation System transforms ordinary soldiers into superhuman warriors with heads-up displays that provide real-time battlefield intelligence, night vision, and augmented reality capabilities that fundamentally change how ground combat is conducted. IVAS, based on Microsoft HoloLens technology, represents a $22 billion investment in soldier enhancement. This mixed reality system combines day and night fighting goggles with heads-up displays that integrate next-generation situational awareness tools and high-resolution simulations. Soldiers can see through smoke around corners and receive real-time intelligence overlays that identify threats, friendly forces, and mission objectives directly in their field of view. The system's revolutionary capability lies in its integration of multiple technologies into a single platform. IVAS provides improved mobility and lethality through sensing, mapping, and computing capabilities that enhance mission planning, decision-making, and targeting. Soldiers can rehearse and train in realistic augmented reality scenarios, preparing for specific missions before deployment. Current development focuses on IVAS 1.2, featuring improved form factor, reliability upgrades, and enhanced low-light sensors with distributed counterweight for improved comfort. The Army plans to field approximately 121,500 systems to close combat soldiers, making this technology standard equipment rather than specialized gear. Beyond current capabilities, future iterations may include AI-assisted decision-making, biometric monitoring, and integration with autonomous systems. The technology promises to create soldiers who can process information faster, make better decisions under stress, and coordinate more effectively with both human teammates and autonomous systems. This represents the first step toward truly augmented soldiers who combine human judgment with machine precision and processing power. Quantum computing for defense. The Department of Defense is investing over $100 million in quantum technologies that are set to revolutionize military computing. We're talking about capabilities that could break any encryption, detect hidden submarines, and process battlefield information at speeds that, honestly, make our current supercomputers look like pocket calculators. Quantum computing really represents a paradigm shift in computational technology, one that's going to transform national security and defense operations as we know them. The Pentagon, recognizes three critical applications here: quantum computers for processing vast amounts of data way faster than traditional systems, quantum sensing for detecting enemy submarines and other concealed threats, and quantum communications that offer, unhackable secure channels. The Defense Department's quantum initiatives include the Dakar program, which is focused on testing quantum computing heuristics and exploring near-term applications. Now, DARPA's quantum sensing program, called ROQS, aims to create rugged sensors that can keep their performance even under harsh military conditions. These are already being integrated into space-qualified systems. These sensors, by the way, can detect submarines, nuclear materials, and other hidden threats with a level of precision we've just never seen before. The real military advantage of quantum technology lies in its fundamental properties. Quantum computers could potentially break current encryption methods while, at the same time, providing quantum-resistant security for U.S. communications. The technology enables processing capabilities that, frankly, render traditional computers obsolete when it comes to complex military calculations and simulations. The Pentagon's commitment here also includes establishing a quantum computing center of excellence to strategically scale the technology and build on the momentum that's already underway. This center will focus on quantum computing, integrated photonics, superconducting systems, and trapped ions. As quantum technology matures, it's going to provide the U.S. military with computational advantages that, fundamentally alter the balance of technological superiority in warfare. Artificial intelligence battlefield systems. The Pentagon's generative AI initiative is, creating battlefield systems that can analyze intelligence, recommend targets, and coordinate complex operations way faster than human commanders, fundamentally changing how military decisions are made in combat. Task Force Lima, which is led by the Chief Digital and Artificial Intelligence Office, is synchronizing AI deployment across the Department of Defense to enhance operations in warfighting, business affairs, health, readiness, and even policy. Current applications include intelligent decision support systems and aided target recognition that assist in decision-making, target recognition, and casualty care, all while reducing operator mental load and increasing decision accuracy. Recent deployments really demonstrate AI's battlefield potential. For instance, U.S. Marines in the Pacific have used generative AI chatbots to analyze surveillance data and alert commanders about potential threats. This, honestly, represents the second phase of military AI strategy, moving beyond just computer vision for drone analysis to human-like dialogue systems that can interpret complex intelligence. The technology's revolutionary aspect lies in its speed and processing capability. AI systems can analyze full-motion video that would require human analysts to work 12 hours daily, identifying patterns and threats that humans might miss due to fatigue or information overload. This capability, in turn, expedites decision-making on the battlefield while reducing casualty risk and collateral damage. Looking ahead, future applications include AI systems that not only assess military data, but also recommend actions such as generating target lists. While supporters argue this enhances precision and reduces civilian casualties, the technology, of course, raises important questions about human oversight in life-and-death decisions. The integration of AI into battlefield systems really promises to provide decisive advantages in speed, accuracy, and coordination that no human-only force can match. Advanced Materials Technology. The Department of Defense is developing, revolutionary materials that can stop bullets instantly, heal themselves when damaged, and adapt their properties in real time, creating equipment and vehicles that almost seem to defy the laws of physics. The DoD's Advanced Materials Science and Technology strategy focuses on expediting identification and fielding of materials for defense applications. These efforts span the full materials continuum from discovery through deployment, targeting engineering problems with multidisciplinary research that establishes fundamental relationships between material structure, properties, and performance. Revolutionary developments include magnetorheological fluids that transform from liquid to impenetrable solid in milliseconds when exposed to magnetic fields. MIT researchers have perfected this technology for potential use in adaptive armor systems that can respond instantly to incoming threats. Meanwhile, Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory has developed fabric from carbon nanotubes that detects and repels chemical and biological weapons. Advanced ceramics like silicon carbide and alumina are being used for armor plates that can withstand high-velocity impacts while remaining lighter than traditional materials. Nanostructured materials exhibit unique properties, including increased strength and conductivity, enabling more efficient sensors, lightweight armor, and advanced energy storage solutions. Smart materials really represent the cutting edge of this technology. Shape memory alloys and piezoelectric materials can change their properties in response to external stimuli, enabling adaptive camouflage, self-healing structures, and energy harvesting capabilities. These materials are just invaluable for defense applications where equipment must adapt to changing conditions. The integration of these advanced materials into military platforms significantly enhances strength and performance while reducing weight and maintenance requirements, providing decisive advantages in mobility, protection, and operational capability. Space-based defense systems. The U.S. military is deploying, constellation networks of satellites equipped with directed energy weapons, hypersonic interceptors, and quantum communication systems that can defend against any threat from orbit while projecting power anywhere on Earth almost instantaneously. Space-based defense really represents the ultimate high ground in military strategy. Current developments include satellite constellations capable of tracking hypersonic weapons, providing early warning, and coordinating defensive responses. The integration of advanced radar systems like the upgraded THAAD and TPY-2 radar demonstrates growing capabilities to detect and track hypersonic missiles from space-based platforms. Looking to the future, space-based systems will incorporate directed energy weapons capable of engaging targets on Earth or in space at light speed. These orbital platforms could provide global coverage with response times measured in seconds rather than minutes or hours. The combination of quantum communication systems ensures these networks remain secure from cyber attacks while coordinating complex defensive and offensive operations. The strategic advantage of space-based systems lies in their global reach and rapid response capability. Unlike ground-based or air-based systems limited by geography and deployment time, space-based platforms provide persistent coverage of any location on Earth. They can simultaneously serve defensive roles by intercepting incoming threats and offensive roles by striking targets globally. Integration with other revolutionary technologies multiplies their effectiveness. Space-based quantum sensors can detect stealth aircraft and submarines, while AI systems process vast amounts of surveillance data in real time. Hypersonic weapons launched from orbit could reach any target on Earth within minutes. These systems really represent the ultimate evolution of military technology, providing capabilities that ensure space superiority translates directly into terrestrial dominance across all domains of warfare. From hypersonic weapons that outrun any defense to AI systems that think faster than human commanders, these 10 technologies aren't just changing how America fights, they're ensuring that future conflicts will be won before enemies even realize they've begun. Each innovation represents years of research, billions in investment, and the collective genius of America's defense industry. As we stand on the brink of a new era in warfare, one thing is certain: the nation that masters these technologies will dominate the battlefields of tomorrow. Thanks for watching Stellar Tech. Subscribe for more incredible insights into the technologies shaping our world.